How's everybody doing this morning? Some of us are a little sleep deprived, but we had a great time on the cruise last night, and want to get things going today with these guys for our blues workshop. This is something we do. It's an educational component we've been doing for more years than we can count, and we've had a lot of people involved, out-of-town artists, but we have a special place for local people who can tell us their tales of their encounters with blues music, how it's changed their lives and shaped their lives a little bit. I would be remiss here if I didn't say something about Finkelstein Music and thank them for their all their hard work during the festival. These guys always are willing to step in. We've got a raffle guitar right here if you want to take a few chances on that. You don't have to be present to win tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon at 6, we'll draw for it. We want to thank those guys for donating that as well. Right now I'm going to turn it over to these two. They've spent a lot of time together over the years. Vince was, for a short time, my mentor on upright bass when I found one years ago. And Jake I've had the pleasure of playing with, as have many people in town. And by the way, Vinny is a great steel drum player as well as a bass player. So this is Jake Horton and Vinny Stout. Give me a hand.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thanks, everybody. Jake and Vince. I'll tell you our take on the blues. Does anybody know who that song was by? It's a particular blues man, a certain very distinct style. T-Bone Walker. Anybody heard of T-Bone Walker?
Oh yeah.
What I'm going to be talking about are my influences, which are mostly 50s and old school stuff. So T-Bone Walker is one of the big ones for me. And one of the distinctive things about T-Bone Walker is his tone. And his guitar was actually wired out of phase in the middle position. So when you have a two pickup guitar in the middle position, and you have them out of phase, you kind of get that hollow tone. That's really the secret to the T-Bone tone. I have a switch on this. I can go from the normal middle sound to the out of phase middle sound. That's a little trick. Another way to get that tone is to play on the bridge pickup. And depending on where you can pick like this. Or you can pick way back here at on the neck pickup and pick way back here at the bridge. So there's a lot of little subtleties you can do to get that tone.
Yeah. How old is that guitar? That one you have?
This is a 1956 Gibson ES-125 that I bought as a right-handed guitar. But since I'm lefty, I needed to flip it over, so I flipped it over, and it only had one original pickup. I had a guy make a second one, so I added the second pickup. I really modded the heck out of this guitar. Probably ruined its value, but I don't really. It's a good player, and it's got a good sound, so that's what I'm more concerned with. So it's a 1956 Gibson. Yep. Anything else?
No, that's it.
T-Bone Walker from Texas. He seemed to have a swing style.
Yeah, he's from Texas, and he had horn sections, and he was one of the pioneers of electric guitar. Really was. He was influenced by Charlie Christian, who played with Benny Goodman in the 30s, and kind of went to T-Bone Walker. B.B. King was influenced by both those guys. So you can kind of follow the lineage of influences, which is another thing that I'm deeply into. Is starting with Eric Clapton. Who does he mention? B.B. King. Who does he mention? T-Bone Walker. Who does he mention? Charlie Christian. Who does he mention? Lonnie Johnson. All the way back to the 20s. So you can take it as far back as you want with influences. Another thing about that song was the turnaround that we did, which is a 2-5-1 turnaround, minor 2, then a dominant 5, which really allows you to play some nice jazzy things over that turnaround. You can play some major chord. So I thought maybe we'd just do a 2-5. I'm going to play a 2-5 progression. I'm just going to play some different turnarounds, and we'll kind of see how that sounds like. Just like. That's really important in that song, the 2-5 progression.
Yeah, for a second. I guess I assume everybody understands theory when we say 2-5. Right, the chords involved in a harmonic series. I just assume everybody knows that.
Keep going.
So, no, that's fine.
Well, the contrast is 1-4, right? That's the
Well, the standard blues turnaround is a 5-4. To make it a little jazzy, you substitute a minor 2 for the dominant 5 and you go. And that's when you can really get. So based on harmonizing the major scale with chords, which is something like and on up. So
Are you flatting the 6 when you go to the minor?
no. So that's kind of what I'm going to do is just talk about different things. That's kind of my T-Bone Walker presentation, just to kind of get you to know a little bit about T-Bone Walker.